Talk about world civilization started in Europe. And we are going to make a series on every single continent. So we will eventually get to world civilization started in Africa, world civilization started in South America, and of course, world civilization started over in North America. We already did world civilization, world Europe, world instead of Asia, and we're kind of mostly done with that series. Like, I know I'll probably still make more episodes, but be less frequent to focus on newer series that I think deserve more. Heck, we are even doing a series of World Civilization started in the KT, extinction boundary. But a new country will be founded today, and that is mostly the Scottish country. This country will be founded up here, as well as there have been people up here living up here, but they haven't really founded their country as well. Yeah. The Scottish country will be creating its own provinces as well. There'll only be 4 provinces in the Scottish country, as it isn't really a very big country at this current moment. As well, compared to Europe, many of the European countries that already exist. Also, provinces in Eastern Europe are now being created. They're mostly big provinces as of now, but yeah. Yeah. Here, and the Iranian country is going to create some provinces as well here. And there we go, we're done updating the provinces for now. What will we do in this episode? So, this episode, we're going to see a fall of an old country. What the oldest country in the world is the Dutch country. Yes, they have kind of existed, but they have never really became a superpower or powerful country as well. And France is gonna invade them, so as well. So France is gonna invade them. Okay, this is the original map. Oh, we're using the wrong map. Okay, here. And France will start an invasion towards the Netherlands country as well here. The Netherlands country is not a pretty strong country. They are easily the oldest country in the world, but they're not a very strong country. The French country, I think, is the second oldest country in the world. Or one of the oldest countries in the world, and they are being invaded relatively quickly by the French country. The French country takes out the Netherlands as well here. However, a second country is going to get involved before the Netherlands surrenders, and that is this Norwegian German country. They start to invade these little provinces right here, and they meet up with the French right here. And the Netherlands is defeated as well. France is gonna take all of these provinces here. Meanwhile, the Norwegian German country, because this country was created by Germans, who so basically the oldest country in the world is gone. Yep. Unlike the war of Asia wars of Europe, we're not really giving mercy to any countries. Like, France can't really invade this country right here, the Spanish country. They can't really invade the Roman country. They can't invade this country right here. But why would they do that now? invade one country, and one other country might be invaded soon, and that is this German country right here. This German country is a pretty old country as well. However, the Roman country wants to invade them. Here. The Roman country starts to put their troops into the South German areas as well. Meanwhile, the Norwegian Germans start to invade them as well. Here. The Germans are finally defeated. Meanwhile, the Norwegian Germany finally gets to own former Berlin. So they own former Berlin now. Also, we're gonna fix that really quickly. There you go. Now we have Europe's new map. However, one small ship of the former Netherlands government does indeed escape the country. They managed to actually escape towards a new island that, they have been rumored that has existed for a while here. And they discovered slowly but surely, and they discover Ireland. Yep. The Netherlands escapes to Ireland. They found their capital right here, and they realized that they're very much safe from the superpowers of the world. Meanwhile, more of Russia gets explored as well, and this Estonian country starts to extend its borders very, very quickly. Extending towards Poland as well. This Bulgarian nation also expands further up north as well kind of cutting off the Polish country as well. However, a new country is created. This is kind of a Russian country They are basically created right here. This is kind of a Russia country. I think it's kind of like a Belarus. But their capital is right here. And also we're going to extend the religion map mode as well here. The Norse religion continues to spread into parts of Russia. And also the Belarus country gets this religion too. The Roman religion comes with them as well into Ireland as well, becoming the main religion of Ireland as well at this current moment. However, a new religion is created. This is the yellow religion. This country is the Scottish religion. And this religion is only found in Scotland as of now. Yeah, but the origin map mode has kind of changed a lot as well. The Indian religion also starts to spread into parts of India as well here. And yeah, we haven't really had an update on India or China. Here, but India's religion starts to spread. Yeah, and yeah. China, we kind of left it on a cliffhanger as well here. But the Chinese start to explore, or this is basically Chinese, this Chinese country starts to explore further inland here. And they actually discover even more land. They discover the Korean Peninsula, and explorers from China go all the way up here, discovering that there is way more land than was thought. However, isn't really much useful land for the country. However, the Chinese country does extend as well here. China is currently amongst the weakest countries in the world because they're kind of isolated from the rest of the world. Same thing with India. India does manage to discover this area, so that means there could be trade between land from India to Persia here, and they actually discover a lot of land here. That's because they're gonna expand upward. The Indian country extends upward to like Pakistan as well here, and the Persian country extends further down here to border India. This is actually a pretty big deal because now India is kind of connected with the rest of the world. In last episode, India had to basically use the sea, but now they can trade through land. So India is now connected to the rest of the world as well. A new country is created, which is the Arab Emirates country. They have now started to expand into most of these areas here. They're a very poor country as the oil doesn't really exist yet, but they do exist, and they discover the rest of the Arabian Peninsula using those scouts as well. Discover that most of this land is basically useless land anyways. How they start to kind of explore Oman. You know, basically we can call this like Arabia, basically. Because that's what this country's gonna be, basically. This is like Yemen as well. You know, and these guys start to kind of like expand even towards Egypt, which Egypt doesn't really like that much. You know, Egypt also starts to expand into further into Arabia as well. You know, but they don't really expand too far. Also the Egyptians bring their religion. Oh, wrong map. Here we go. The Egyptians kind of spread their religion further south as well, kind of saying, "Hey, we want to spread our religion to the rest of the country as well." But however, the Persian religion, that's what they're gonna call this religion, kind of spreads to the Arab Emirates as well. At least in the populated area, is along the coast. But yeah. However, the Indian religion, I forgot we were still recording. It continues to spread throughout southern India, basically. I would actually, this would be southern India. And yeah, now we have this current world map. There have been a few wars, but kind of just the expansionist era. Also, there was religious parts, areas that are uninhabited red. But yep, we are done with this video here. And we had some new civilizations rise up. Not really major ones, but also we had the disappearance of two major civilizations, so there isn't really much room for much wars, as these countries don't really want to fight each other that much because they are two very powerful countries. Rome can basically just garrison this area here, but the seeds for war has kind of been planted between the French and the Roman country. However, the Roman country is significantly much more powerful, which means the French would need to get some allies here as well. We already have and yeah, Rome can't really declare war on these three countries, and they'll just kind of like take out the Balkans very quickly as well. One last thing we're going to update is the trade routes as well. So the trade routes, of course, there will be a trade route going into the Balkans and southwestern Ukraine, and there will be a trade route going into the capital city of India as well, and a trade route going through southern Spain as well, and trade route going into Poland and the Belarus country, and all the way to Estonia as well. So that is the current map of the trade routes as well. And yep, that's what this video here. Goodbye.